North Central College's athletic programs began as simple field day community events. After 27 national championships and 111 individual national champions, the college's athletic program ranks among the elite in the nation. Today, North Central College welcomes 6 new members to its Athletic Hall of Fame. This 2011 class of inductees represents the best of the best among thousands of student athletes. As you're introduced to each inductee, you will see that in many ways their stories are similar to those of many other athletes. But they each had something extra that pushed them to greatness. John C. Jack Nothacker, class of 1960. Jack Nothacker was one of the Cardinals' top performers in his era for the football, baseball, and track and field squads. On the gridiron, Nothacker was an NAIA Little All-American in 1959, a 1959 All-CCI selection on both offense and defense, and a 1960 All-American Bowl participant. He was a 3-year track and field letter winner and a freshman record holder in discus throw. On the diamond, Nothacker was a 2-year letter winner and a starting pitcher. Byron Ware, class of 1963. On a roster full of trailblazers during North Central College's most successful era in men's swimming, Byron Ware was a major contributor to 3 NAIA team national championships. Ware was among the first African Americans in any level of collegiate swimming to win a national title. He was a recipient of 7 NAIA All-America certificates, a member of 4 straight College Conference of Illinois championship teams, the member of 3 NAIA national championship teams, and the 1961 200-yard breaststroke conference champion. Matt Richards, class of 1987. Long after his time as the pitching ace of some of the most successful baseball teams in North Central College history, Matt Richards remains a standard-bearer for future Cardinals. Richards was a 1987 NCAA Division III second-team All-American, a 2-time first-team All-CCIW selection, and was the 1987 CCIW Player of the Year. He remains the Cardinals' all-time leader in career wins, winning percentage, career shutouts, and single-season starts. Susan Bame Randazzo, class of 1990. As the first All-College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin selection in the history of the North Central College volleyball program, Susan Bame Randazzo was a cornerstone for the Cardinals in the early days of CCIW competition. Randazzo is the only 4-time All-CCIW volleyball selection in school history, a 2-time All-CCIW volleyball tournament selection, and a member of the 1988 CCIW Championship volleyball team. Paula Monk Savora, class of 1992. Paula Monk Savora was the first female athlete to earn All-America honors in cross-country and indoor and outdoor track and field at North Central College. She was an All-American in cross-country, a 3-time All-American in track and field, the 1991 CCIW cross-country champion, and a 3-time CCIW outdoor 5,000-meter run champion. Savora graduated as the holder of 4 North Central records and is the 6th female North Central Athletic Hall of Fame inductee to have competed in track and field, but the first to have also competed in cross-country. Sean Welty, class of 1990. As North Central College's 6th individual national champion in men's track and field, Sean Welty was instrumental in establishing North Central as a perennial contender on the national scene. Welty was a 7-time NCAA Division III All-American, the 1988 Division III long jump national champion, a member of the 1989 NCAA Division III indoor and outdoor national championship teams, a member of 4 straight CCIW championship teams, and a 4-time individual CCIW champion. Congratulations to North Central College's 2011 Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. As the college celebrates its sesquicentennial, our Hall of Fame inductees leave a legacy to inspire future generations of North Central College Cardinals.
I first met Byron Ware when I was a sophomore in high school. We were both swimmers. I swam at Elgin High School, and he swam at West Rockford. and we competed against each other all the way through high school. Byron is a pioneer in the sport of swimming. In those days, in the 50s and the 60s, it was a lily-white sport. And the happiest day I ever had in my life, or one of them, was in 1958 when I won the butterfly at state meet, Illinois, and he won the 100-yard breaststroke. And that was one great accomplishment, because in those days, our sport were really 3 states in the United States, California being one, Illinois being the second, and I don't remember who was being the third. He was the first Afro-American swimmer in the history of Illinois high school swimming that won a state championship and broke the state record. I came back and joined him after I went to the University of Illinois and swam with him on the 1962 swimming team, NAI National Championships. And I'll tell you a story about how things were different then. We swam at the Indianapolis Athletic Club in Indiana. And this was a really hotsy-totsy athletic club like the New York Athletic Club, et cetera. And they had a restaurant there, and they had an area where we could stay. And the president was also of the Indianapolis Athletic Club, was also the chairman of the National Democratic Party. And we went to register, and they wouldn't register Byron because he was black. It doesn't seem possible today. And one of the proudest days of my life of being a part of North Central College is we all got up and we spent the night on cots in a YMCA. This guy was a class guy. And I've known him, I knew him all the way through college and all the way through. He never complained. He was a gentleman. This man was a pioneer in our sport. And I'm going to tell you one other thing, one of my proudest possessions that I still have, and most people don't know that Byron was quite an artist. And he had characters. And he made a caricature of me when I was at North Central College, and I still have it. And I've already had one request today from one of the guys in the Hall of Fame, wanted me to take a picture of it and get it to some people. Guy was an amazing man. He was an absolute amazing man, and you can read all about his athletic accomplishments. But to me, the man was class. He was a pioneer. He was a gentleman, and he will always be in my heart for as long as I live. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you very much. I know standing here, Byron would be very, very, very honored for the privilege of talking to you about that experience back in the late 50s and early 60s. For me, a nephew of Byron, I knew him fairly well. One of the things that he's always expressed to us is being loyal and dedicated to what you do. This exemplifies what he stood for, what he meant to us. On behalf of the Ware family, we are grateful that he had the opportunity to be an All-American for this college. We are also grateful to have Byron in our lives. We are grateful that he was able to share with you a part of him that probably meant a lot to you. I am honored to recognize my uncle, Uncle Byron Ware, to have accomplished so much in a time where it took a lot of fortitude, perseverance, courage to do what he did. He never bragged about it. He never boasted about the things that he accomplished in his early years. But he told us stories. He would tell us stories about his adventures, places he would go. As a young kid, I didn't really understand. But as an older man, I completely understand now. Me and my brother Chucky, we made it here today because Byron is not here with us anymore. But on behalf of my father, his older brother, we decided to come and share this moment with you on behalf of the family. I thank you very much.